Afternoon, everybody. My name is Larry Tobin from Codec-dss. I'm the practice director for Dynamics CRM. My role today is primarily just to introduce my colleague Tom McArdle, who will take you through the webinar over the next 15 or 20 minutes. The purpose of the webinar is to give you an overview of the marketing functionality that is provided as standard with Microsoft Dynamics CRM. But feel free to contact myself after the webinar if you've got some questions. We are limited in time, so maybe there won't be time for too many questions. I'd like to thank you for taking time to attend our first webinar this afternoon. This is the first of, I guess, 10 webinars that we will run over the next 10 weeks. What we would like to do going forward is on the third Wednesday of each month we will have a webinar starting with marketing today and moving on to sales pipeline management on the 20th of June. I'd like to hand over now to my colleague Tom McArdle, who's our head of services for Dynamics CRM. Tom is one of the most experienced Dynamics CRM resources in Ireland and has been using this technology for 7 years and has been directly involved in the largest deployments of Dynamics CRM over the past number of years. So over to Tom.
Okay, thanks Larry. Good afternoon everyone, and welcome along to the webinars this afternoon. So as Larry said, we're going to focus today on using Dynamics CRM for marketing management and marketing automation. So most of today's demonstration is going to be focused around campaign management and the use of Dynamics CRM to manage your marketing campaigns. And we'll also take a look at a third-party product which is available for Dynamics called Core Motives, and Core Motives is an add-on product to Dynamics CRM which gives you extra functionality around email marketing. So I'm just going to close down the PowerPoint here and go into Dynamics CRM. So some of you will already be familiar with Dynamics CRM, the product itself, and you'll know that it's available through a browser-based interface and also through Microsoft Outlook. For today's demonstration, we're going to be focusing mainly on the web browser client, and I'm using Internet Explorer version 9 here. So we'll look first of all at how we can use Dynamics CRM to manage your marketing campaigns. You can see here that within Dynamics CRM you have an area called Campaigns, which lists any of the campaigns that you have created within Dynamics. For the purposes of the demo, we're going to use this customer loyalty program. So this is just a sample campaign that I created a couple of weeks back, and we're going to use that just as a means of demonstrating the campaign's functionality. So you can see here that within the campaign's record, you have various details on the campaign itself. We've got the name of it obviously, and the status, etc. We've got a description of the offer, or of of what the campaign is actually for, the dates where the campaign is due to take place, and down in this lower section of the screen we've got information on the financials. So we can use Dynamics CRM to manage our campaigns and make sure that we are making the best use of our marketing budget, and that we are ensuring that we're running effective campaigns and that we're getting value for money from them. So you can see here that we have allocated 23,000 as a budget to this campaign. This is in US dollars, just purely because that's the base currency I have set up on my implementation. But obviously, Dynamics CRM is a multi-currency application, and we can have that currency being displayed in whatever currency you decide. So just to bring this campaign along a bit, we are going to create a target marketing list. So a marketing list is basically a subsection of your CRM contacts that you want to focus in on for the campaign itself. And to create a target marketing list, you go into this marketing list section. I've already created the skeleton of a marketing list called Loyalty Program Pilot. We can enter in details on the marketing list itself. We can also include a cost here. If, for example, you're using a third-party company to provide you with a list of contacts, then you can enter in the cost of that list within this screen, just so you're tracking all those costs against the campaign. And within this marketing list members, then this is where it allows you to actually use the data that you already have entered in CRM with your accounts and contacts to add people to the marketing list itself. So I'm going to use a lookup. I'm using advanced find, sorry, to add members to my campaign. And advanced find allows you to query the CRM database for a group of contacts that matches specific criteria. So I'm going to use a save view here as the basis of my list. So you can see here that I have a number of criteria defined. So I'm searching for contacts in my CRM database that have a status of active, that have said that they are willing to receive bulk emails, so mail shot emails. I'm only looking for people who haven't been included in a campaign in the past 6 months, just to ensure that I'm not contacting people too frequently. And I'm also specifying that I'm only interested in contacts that work for organizations that have an annual revenue of over 300,000 euro. So that's my criteria as it stands. I can continue to add in further criteria here if required. So for example, if I wanted to also specify that I'm only interested in customers that we consider are gold partner status, then I can add that in as a criteria as well. And that will bring back all of the contacts in CRM that match that criteria. So you can see here I've got 14 contact records that match the criteria that I've specified. And I'm going to go ahead now and add all these members to the marketing list. So that will add those members to the marketing list. So now you can see that I've got those members included in the loyalty program pilot. So once you've got your marketing list defined, and you can have as many marketing lists as you need, so you can segment your customers according to various criteria, such as where they're located, the size of the company they work for, the different types of products that they're interested in, etc. So it's really up to you how you want to define the different your different customer segments. So I'm going to pop back into the campaign record then, and I'm going to add that marketing list to the campaign. So add that marketing list, just need to find it here. So these are other marketing lists that I had defined previously, so you can see here the different types of marketing lists that you can define. And I'm going to take the loyalty program pilot, which is the one we've just created, and add that to the campaign. And now I'm going to go ahead. I've already specified in my planning activities for this campaign. I specified that there's four different tasks, 4 different activities that need to be carried out as part of this campaign itself. So I've got a task in here to develop the customer segmentations, which we've just done. Then I've got a campaign activity to inform the customers of the program details. So I want to send out an email to my customers to let them know that that this loyalty program is taking place. I've got an appointment set up here to discuss the financials, so to discuss the financials of how much it's going to cost to run this campaign and this program with the board. And then I've also got another campaign activity which will be carried out after the campaign is launched, and that's to follow up via email with the interested parties. So I'm going to go into the inform customers of program details. So I've decided now that I want to send out a communication to my contacts to let them know that this program exists, and I'm going to select here an email via mail merge. So I'm going to let these people know via email of the details of the campaign. I want to just check here that my marketing list has been included. So this is the marketing list that we associated with the campaign, is also associated with automatically with the campaign activities. And now I can go back and distribute this campaign activity. I actually need to start up Outlook for this bit. So this part of the functionality actually uses Microsoft Outlook to send out the emails themselves. So it requires Outlook to be run in the background, and that's purely because I've set up I've configured CRM to use Outlook to send out these emails. So it needs to be up and running. So just while that's opening up, I'll just go into to show you the template that I've defined. So I'm going to. So the email I want to send out to my customers is actually contacts. So this is loyalty program details. So I set up this email template. I just included our logo on the top, and this is the actual email that would be sent out to each of the people in my target marketing list. And you can see here that it includes placeholders that will actually supplement in the value from the CRM record. So it will actually include the value. The first name of the contact will be inserted into the salutation here, and then the user, who's actually in this case is me, who's actually running the campaign activity, will be inserted at the end here. You can also see in this template I've also included an attachment. So I've included a PDF which describes the program in more detail, and that would be included as that would be sent out as part of the email as well. So let's see if Outlook has started up or not. Okay, I need to wait. Outlook hasn't quite finished. Okay, so I'll just skip over that bit. So once I click distribute in that will send out the email to each of the people in my marketing list. And then when the person receives that email, if they reply to the email itself, and we'll not take time to show this now, but if they reply to that email to ask for further information, for example, that reply will also be automatically tracked in CRM as a response to my campaign activity. So it'll automatically track via the match in the details in the subject line of the email. It'll automatically track responses to my outbound email, and that will allow me to determine the level of responses to my campaign itself. So that's one way of sending out the email shot functionality in CRM is pretty powerful. But one thing that it doesn't allow you to do, and this is where a third-party product called Core Motives comes into play, is it doesn't allow you to track the opens and the click-through rate of the emails that you send out. And in order to do that, you need to make use of a third-party product, which is an add-in to CRM, and which is called Core Motives. And Core Motives, I just can show you here. So Core Motives allows you to define a mailing using a HTML editor. And Core Motives is actually the product. Any of you who received our email invitation to today's webinar will recognize this screen. So Core Motives is a product that we use ourselves to inform our customers of upcoming events and offers. So Core Motives includes a HTML editor that you can see here, and that allows you to define your email template in a much more rich format than CRM out of the box will allow you to do. One of the other things that Core Motives does is that it allows you to gather statistics on the opens and bounce rate of the emails that you send out. So you can see here, this is just a slide from the Core Motives website, which shows a sample dashboard, and this dashboard contains details of the opens, unopens, bounces, etc. for each of the recipients of the email that we're sending out. Even better than that, Core Motives will also give you very detailed information on the type of client and on the time, dates, etc. that each person opened the email, so you can get really detailed information on the interactions with the email that you send out as well. And also the emails that you send out to your contacts, either via Core Motives or via the inbuilt marketing functionality in CRM, each of those emails will automatically be tracked against your CRM contact records. Sorry, I'm just getting some messages here saying that some people didn't see the couldn't see the slides, so we can send on the slides to anyone afterwards if you've had any trouble viewing those Chromotive slides. Okay, apologies for that. I think that there's a few people having issues seeing the slides and that. So just to show you that last little bit again quickly. This is the core motives statistics, which allows you to track your open rate, etc. So we can send on. I'll not focus any more on that now, but we can send on those screenshots, and we can follow up with anybody who missed those slides with the screen being frozen. So just one last thing, we're just trying to keep this as quick and as brief as we can. So just one last thing I wanted to show you on the marketing is around the dashboards functionality. So the dashboards functionality allows you to report back on some of the information relating to your campaigns. So if I go back into the CRM dashboards area, and you can see here, this is my my marketing dashboard. So the marketing dashboard is something that I've configured myself. It's an end user tool. The dashboarding functionality within CRM is an end user tool. So users can very quickly and very simply set up their own dashboards to report on data that's relevant to them. So I have a number of different charts that I've included in my dashboard. I have a chart that just displays the different mix of campaigns that I have running currently. So some of them are, I've got 6 direct marketing campaigns, 5 advertising, 3 events, etc. I've also got a chart here that reports on my financials around the campaigns that I'm running. So you can see here that overall I'm actually generally going slightly over budget on my campaign costs. And that's based on the cost of your campaign activities in relation to the actual budgeted cost of the campaign itself. And these 2 charts down there at the bottom are showing me the effectiveness of my campaigns. So the one on the left here shows the leads that have been generated by the source campaigns. So you can see here that the new ad campaign that we did for that we ran is the most successful in terms of generating leads. And this last chart then is the revenue generated by campaigns. So again, you can see in this that the new ad campaign has been the most effective in terms of generating revenue for the company. So these charts really allow you to see at a glance the effectiveness of the campaigns that you're running, and to make sure that you can really use that data to influence the future campaigns that you're setting up. Along this right-hand column here, then you can see here that we have integrated with a Twitter feed. So I've just set this up as a demo. This is just a Twitter. This integration is really just showing tweets that have the hash #MSDynCRM or the @MS Dynamics CRM alias. So you can integrate Twitter into this. So say for example, if you were setting up a new campaign and you wanted to set up either a hashtag or an alias for the campaign itself, then you could bring a Twitter feed into your dashboard that would show all of the activity, that all of the buzz that there is currently around your campaign. So that's pretty much everything that I have to show you for today. As I said, I wanted to keep this fairly brief, not to take up too much of your time. As Larry said at the beginning, we will be running a series of these short webinars just to show you gradually over time the functionality that comes with Dynamics CRM. So if anybody has any questions, feel free to either use the questions functionality within GoToWebinar, and I can try and answer those for you. Otherwise, thanks for attending, and hopefully we'll see you at our next webinar, which is on the 20th of June. And Larry will be in touch later on this week with some follow-up from today's webinar.